What is up, party people? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have Mr. Thundercrash himself, the thing that kills literally anything in his way, versus every single Stasis subclass. And I'm gonna be frank, this is gonna be a little different since, as I just mentioned, Thundercrash kind of kills everything. We're gonna do this one a little differently and kind of showcase how you can freeze it if you do find yourself in a situation where you have to, kill a missile. How you can freeze it, and the scenarios in which case you can maybe get away. But realistically, against a good missile or a relatively decent missile, you're probably gonna die anyway. But again, we're gonna showcase how you can freeze it and otherwise. As per usual, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a like, comment, some subscribe action, as I really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get straight into the content. We kind of talked about this a little before we actually started here, but pretty sure Stasis Titan don't have much of a chance to freeze it. Can you pop real quick and just like slam? I want to see the AoE. So like the AoE for the slam goes about, I want to say it's like 6 meters, about here. It goes about there. And then each of the individual crystals can freeze. So I mean, if you have a missile that's coming straight at you, like literally straight at you, if he happens to hit a crystal as it's forming, he'll freeze. But that's unlikely. Most missiles are going to come in from above and just like hit a wall or hit the ground in front of you. So your only real opportunity to freeze it is if you kind of preemptively smash the ground as the missile's coming down. But that's a really hard timing. Like, getting that timing is gonna be, I want to say it's possible. We're gonna try a little bit to see if it can be done, but it's definitely not gonna be the easy to do. At any rate, you ready?
I guess.
Go ahead and pop, and just go ahead and try to get the freeze in. Yeah. Nope.
I can wait for you to get closer, but at that point, I'm just like,
you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try it again. It's definitely a hard fucking timing for sure. Ah, there you go. See, you definitely can get it. It's just not the easiest of timings.
Alright, ready.
Meow.
Yep. You should never pop it while he's going. If you see it, just take your death like a champ.
Yeah, don't pop. If he's already in it, don't even bother. Just don't bother. You're probably
like
not getting that. Hey, when you're ready.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even see you slam, but you actually did get the slam.
Yep. It landed exactly where you were at, too, so.
Yeah, I see the crystal right there. Oh, I want to hit the wall. I wanted to hit the wall. I'm going to do like what most missiles do this time around. I actually missed, unfortunately. I got too much momentum.
It's not the hardest thing to avoid, though. I'm gonna state that. You should know missile is never the hardest thing to avoid. Just be wary of it.
When you're ready.
He's not popping in.
Aww.
See, but there's also opportunity. Don't give them a chance to pop that shit.
Don't give them a chance to pop it. Damn, that does 15, lol. Alright, when you're ready. That did fucking 15s.
Oh shit! I didn't think you were that close. I turned around, he did a full 360. I was like, oh shit.
Did you forget how fast this thing could go?
Yeah, I forgot how fast this bitch turns. I'm
like, look, bruh. I can literally do this. Meow. Meow.
Yeah. Eh?
Oh. I thought I got up high enough.
It's possible. You just gotta be on time.
Yeah, once you get the timing down, it's not too difficile. Not too difficile once you get the timing down. Though I'll definitely probably still give this like a good old. I want to say Stasis Titan probably just straight up don't win this unless you know the timing and you do it enough times, I guess, to kind of actually get it almost every time. But with how unpredictable Missile can be, because they can literally just twirl around, they can choose not to hit you, they can bait you out a little bit, kind of shit too. Like I'll probably say Stasis Titan wins this maybe fucking like 20% of the time. I don't think Stasis Titan wins this very often.
Yeah, 20% of the time. But the likelihood of you getting the timing for this, because let's be fair here, when the fuck are you actually seeing missiles in Crucible?
You see missiles. You see missiles sometimes. You see missiles sometimes, but yeah.
Saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Regardless, I say it's something like 20-80. Most likely, Missile's going to win it. Most likely, as it's another shutdown super that's good at its job, unlike certain ones. We're not gonna name any names.
Oh, I will. Fucking Blade Barrage is shit. I called that bitch out. Fuck him. Bungie fix. God damn, he should do his job a little bit better. Fuck.
But yeah, Missile definitely wins more often than not. You can freeze it with Stasis Titan, but it's damn not easy. Any rate, we move on to the next one. Alright, we have Stasis on Ta. This is another one of those ones that's like, it's not that. I think this one's probably easier to do than Stasis Titan to freeze, but definitely not the easiest one either. I want to say Stasis Warlock's probably easier, strictly because you can just shoot it, but even that might be kind of hard because I'm not sure how it'll do against tracking a missile. Honestly, Stasis Hunter might be the easiest one to do, but literally, as Stasis Hunter, you're just banking on your initial thingamabob to hit, and if that doesn't freeze them, you're dead. I don't think NATO will save you. But yeah. I guess I'll preemptively pop, and you just gotta try to just try to freeze me. Alright, here we go. What the fuck just happened? I just skated on the rooftop of this thing.
Round two.
I just skated underneath that thing.
Could be a trade there, yep.
Hey, round three. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, potato. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you can fly through the air, and then you're flying through the air like a goddamn missile. I'm gonna be frank, that's exactly what it is.
It is Code of the Missile.
Exactly, you're flying through the air like a fucking missile.
Alright, you ready?
That's the best thing you do is probably not even use the supers, just bait it. At this point.
Just bait it.
He could just basically run into you. Especially because you're standing still half the time.
Try this. Try doing it from the bottom floor. Try doing it from the bottom floor, and then as I get close, just NATO straight down. Well, I mean, almost.
Almost got it off.
Almost.
The fact that you can legit hit me in the midair is like, oh. Yep.
I left off! Oh, I actually hit you too. You live with like 20 HP. Alright, Uno Mas, and then we put our assessment in this one. Ready?
I like how. I probably would have died anyway, just because you look like you were about to hit the wall.
Yeah, I was about to hit the wall. You got me right before I hit the wall.
Yep.
Okay, so this one, I feel like this one's easier than Titan, but I feel like it's also a straight up 80-20, maybe even less than that. I don't know. It feels it's kind of weird. I think with Hunter, you need to kind of predict that the Titan's coming for you. And in the event that he is, and you preemptively pop it, you probably can get the freeze off. Maybe not die, but I don't know. That was kind of weird. I mean, realistically, you probably don't ever have to actually be in this scenario. But if you are, like, you can freeze it. With enough practice, you can get it. But, I don't know. I think Delvon's mentioning earlier, you're probably better off just trying to just bait it and just run. Probably is a better bet. But, I don't know. I'll say 80-20, just like Stasis Titan though. Yeah. And next up. Alright, so with Stasis Warlock, you actually have your super that you can use to freeze it, and you also have your melee. I'm gonna be real. I don't think you should try to use the melee to freeze.
I don't.
but like you can. It's possible. It's doable. But I don't recommend it.
He better be coming directly at you. And I mean directly at you, not no like turn slightly.
Like honestly, like I don't recommend trying to get that melee freeze off. However, with your super, I feel like you probably can get it. But I don't know how easy that actually is. Like, I feel like it's easier than the other two, but at the same time, I don't know. But, yeah. Without any further introductions here, let's give it a whirl. Just try to get the freeze.
Oh shit! This is flying this shit! Okay, so it does. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's good to know.
Yeah, eventually it runs out. Okay. That was really scary.
That's a lot harder to do than I thought.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, okay, try again, yeah. And, yep, there we go.
It actually hit me!
What? I got the number indicated and everything, so I literally popped my other ability. I was like, oh, I got it.
Can you not freeze me while I'm in there?
Yeah, so hold up. Nah. I can do it, everything else. Nah, hold up.
I'm gonna spin in circles real quick. Just try to freeze it.
Well, I hit you.
Okay.
I think I have to hit you with like 2.
Huh. That's interesting.
So I think I only am hitting you with 1. If I gotta hit you with 2.
So for Stasis Warlock, you gotta hit the missile with 2 of the little thing. Nah, 1 ain't gonna do it. That's interesting. Okay. Well, when you're ready.
Okay. So what I'm noticing, you want to kind of bottleneck him. You want to bottleneck it.
I saw the first one hit me, and I was like, okay, bet I might can make it. Nope.
Make him turn a corner where he doesn't know exactly where you are.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, and going.
Hey!
Got it at the end, damn it! But you definitely want to bottleneck them, but at the same time, you know, if they know not to fucking fall for that shit, don't do that. You can do something else.
Alright, wait, you're ready. Oh!
Preemptive, bitch! You gotta be better. Also, a preemptive strike works best.
Your point. That's death. You got too close to a wall.
I got too close to a wall. God damn it.
I definitely think.
How fast is that thing?
I definitely think this is easier though. I think it is
very
a little
much so.
bit easier.
It's just the fact that if you're watching the Titan from start to finish, you can definitely track them easier. If you can bottleneck and they don't know about that bottlenecking technique, you can fuck them over.
So, curiosity, you said you're watching the time when they pop, right? So go ahead, like preemptively pop over there, and I'm just gonna come in from this angle. Aww. Yeah, I'll probably say this is easier, but I think Missile probably still has an upper hand here. Strictly because of all the walls and shit. Yeah, I think this is still. I think it's a little close, but I think Missile has an upper hand. Mostly since I could hit a wall next to you, you just die.
Yeah, basically just end that shit, yeah. If you hit a wall next to you, it's basically over. If you run directly into me, it's over. But
yeah, I'll say this is probably like a 60-40, because I think Stasis Warlock, since you can just shoot them out the air, you guys can have like an actual air battle kind of thing for a little bit. I think Warlock is a bit easier to get the freeze off and shut it down, but at the same time, it's like if you miss like the initial couple, then
GG's.
You're probably dead. Also, speaking of which, I mean, yeah, you could just leave. You could just leave.
I would just leave.
That said, though, real quick, let's see if we can get the melee freeze in. I'm just gonna come straight at you. Just try to like just melee freeze me.
Go for it. Apparently,
I think it went right past me.
Okay. Even though it like exploded on my screen right next to you, but. Hey.
And again, ready?
Yep. Nah, I hit you with that one. I don't care what it was. I hit you.
It's not doing no damage or nothing to me.
No, it's not. I
mean, it froze me at the end. I hit you in the face.
I fucking hit you! I had my aim directly with him, like, cool.
Yes, is it just inconsistent? I'm not sure if it's just inconsistent or if it only works if I'm literally right there about to kill you. I don't know. I mean, I got damaged that time, so I know you hit me.
Yeah, this is inconsistent. I froze you once, but then it just like...
Okay, so we just learned that melee, Stasis melee, doesn't freeze a missile. Or it does, sometimes.
You're winning.
Just don't do it. Just don't try it. Just don't try it. Just don't try it. But at any rate, again, Stasis Hunter is a straight 80-20. Missile probably wins more often than not, but you can freeze it. It's just probably better off just not trying it. Stasis Titan, you can freeze it as well, but again, probably better off just not trying it. And just trying to avoid it, really. And against Warlock, you can have an actually pretty decent chance to freeze it. As long as you're expecting to have that air battle. Like you see they have a Thundercrash and you're popping your suit, but you think he might pop. If you're like in the mentality that, hey, he's probably gonna pop it and you're ready for it, you probably can get away with it, but Missile still most likely wins. But yeah. Again, Missile is a shutdown suit, but it's actually good at this job. Just like Kamehameha. So realistically, you probably don't want to try to, counter it. But if you find yourself in a situation where you have to, you can. Just gotta a little bit of hope, miracles, and just maybe. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed. And I bid you all. Oh, you son of a...
Yeah, bitch. Just for this. Fuck you.
Without further ado, I bid you all adieu. This bitch just dropped the Nova bomb on me. Bye bye. Oh, you did it again.
Yeah.